Now, we got some big news to talk about. Okay. We're finally doing reviews. We're coming back to it. Okay.
Hopefully, because this man works a lot, and he does
Yeah, I work a
music.
lot. Yeah. But right now, we about to talk about that Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy.
My man's Wolverine got his time to shine.
For the final time.
I seen him when I seen that Kyle, that was it. When I seen that mask, that was it. I want to see more movies with that mask on.
This is his final time, though.
It may be his final time. There's always going to be another Wolverine.
Somebody else may be playing Wolverine. I can see Daniel Radcliffe playing Wolverine.
And when they had many different versions of Wolverine. When they had the Henry Cavill's Wolverine, I thought it would look cool, but it looked very goofy. Like his hair just all over the place,
it's a different version. It was a different version of Wolverine.
Yeah, it was a different version.
Wait, you're starting out in the middle. We got to start from the beginning. By the way, spoiler alert for this entire review.
Yeah, this is a spoiler review.
Yes. So, how did you think it? I loved it. Lots of fan service.
I thought it was great. A lot of people was saying this movie was bad or stuff like that. IGN is even saying that this is not for the fans. The fans want more. But I'm like, it's the complete opposite.
Lots of the fans. What are you talking about, IGN?
Yeah, it was a lot of fan service, and it paid homage to the older Marvel fans. Like, I mean, like back Fox. In the old 2000s. Yeah, like Fox. Even with it just so much, and I was just like, wow, it's a love letter to a lot of these movies I grew up watching as a kid.
You know, some were shit, some were good, and
Yeah, some were but there was a lot of great stuff in this. Like, it really was. I was blown away throughout the whole entire movie.
Yeah. So it started out with, like, in the beginning where, like, they said, like, how are we going to do this without fucking over Logan's storyline? We're not. We're just going to dig him up.
I'm happy they didn't mess up Logan's storyline.
Yeah.
I'm happy they had a redemption arc for him. And I feel like this Logan was the comic book version of Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan was Logan from the Logan movie.
Yeah, but that's Fox. That's Fox's Logan.
Yeah.
I mean, like the comic book accurate Logan, Old Man Logan.
Well, you never know. There's a bunch of different multiverses, so there's a bunch of different Wolverines. It's never ending.
Yeah. But he's the one that accidentally killed other X-Men.
Yeah, all the X-Men.
Yeah, so that's the Old Man Logan. I've read that comic twice, so I know.
So to get that comic.
He killed the X-Men, and he felt bad about it from all these years. You know, he retired the cross for a reason. So now that we see his time to shine is something crazy. Like, I don't know, it's unheard of.
Yeah, but like Hugh Jackman said, like they didn't want them to touch the Logan storyline and completely change it. Just let that Logan be in peace and find a different Logan.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. What do you think of the opening credits of this movie?
I thought the opening credits were great.
I kind of missed out on, like, you know how the 1 and 2 Daredevils, Daredevil 1 and 2 Deadpools always had that starring some asshole produced by this asshole right here, but now it's Disney. They can't really do that. It's a new era.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a new era.
Yeah,
can't do stuff like that no more. But it's still the opening credits were still good. It was action packed.
Yeah,
he was killing people in so many unique ways that I was just satisfied. Even if the music wasn't my taste, like
In Sync, you didn't like Bye Bye Bye.
Nah, y'all got that musical stuff. I loved it though. I loved it.
I enjoyed the music in this because like it was good sequences. But yeah, him fighting to NSYNC music and doing the exact same moves from the Bye 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 song.
Yeah.
And like,
and then he has music like S gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Yeah, certain songs like that in there. But I like how they were just poking fun of the action genre.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, it's too serious. But they made light about it, and it was fun. This movie was a very fun movie. I wasn't bored. I wasn't trying to fall asleep. I stayed up and enjoyed it all the way through.
I watched the whole thing and I was trying to hold in my pee because I needed to go to the bathroom really badly. The only time I went to the bathroom was when they were fighting all the Deadpools. And I went.
You went to the bathroom that part?
Yeah, because I go, okay, this is my opportunity. I need to go piss, take a quick leak, and I'll be back. I won't miss anything. I come back and he has this face cover. I go like, God damn it, I missed that part.
That part, that's one of the best parts in the movie. Oh my god.
Yeah. Because I thought like, oh, if they're gonna fight the 100 Deadpools, I'm good here. Just quickly go take a piss. And I'll be right back.
Oh god.
But I did see them like jumping out the bus, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, no. That whole one-shot sequence was one of the best action scenes I have seen in my life. Him and Wolverine and Deadpool just chowing down all these multiple Deadpools like they're nothing. It's crazy to me. And the music even hit too. I don't know. It's something about
Madonna, man.
It's weird. Like it's somehow the music was hitting, and they still was. Yeah. You're still
they were fighting to Madonna's "Like a Prayer" song. I like that song. I don't like Madonna that much, but that song is really good.
No, the second fight scene when they was fighting inside that car was crazy.
That was a long fight scene. I go like, damn, they're taking a long time. They're beating up each other.
I want them to.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you get big characters, I'm not going to say Batman and Superman, we don't get long fights. It's always quick, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, the max.
Yeah.
And then they just cut it completely off and then they start working together. They don't shy away from fighting each other. They actually throw hands.
Yeah.
When Deadpool was like, because Wolverine starts snapping at Deadpool.
Yeah, he just laughs at him. He goes like, "You are an inconsiderate fuck." This is a Disney movie. So much violence, lots of blood, so much cursing. Jesus.
Yeah, there's so much cursing, but I like that Wolverine was snapping at Deadpool.
Yeah.
But Deadpool is being Deadpool. I love that too. Like they actually give Deadpool time to shine this time. Like,
yeah. Also, I love how like when they're done beating up each other, they're just tired and like they're in the back and someone drives them away into this other place. And like it's like the Elektra cameo. It was like I was expecting that because the New Rockstars, that YouTuber. You ever watch New Rockstars? He was like breaking down the trailer and saying like this pair of legs looks like it may be Elektra. So I'm going, okay. When she showed up, it was pretty cool, but I wasn't really surprised. But the one person that made me drop my jaw was Wesley motherfucking Snipes. I was not expecting him, man.
I had a smile in my face every time I seen him on screen, man.
Yeah, when he came out, I think I was the only one in the theater that said, "Holy fucking shit!"
Yo, you said that?
Yeah, I was loud too, and people were laughing. It's like, damn. It's like he comes out as Blade, and then we get Channing Tatum as Gambit. Finally, after all these years.
Yeah. Finally got his time to shine.
Yeah, and he got the Cajun accent down too. I didn't understand a word he was saying sometimes, which was what Gambit is, because you can't understand what he's saying. And throwing the cards. And X-23 is back.
Oh, yeah, X-23.
Daphne Reed, yeah. She's all grown up now.
Those cameos was amazing, okay? Yeah. I was just shocked, and it took me back to my childhood. Like, I was born in 98, so of course I was watching these movies. Like, Spider-Man and the original X-Men. Yes, I was watching them.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about the other cameo when they go into the void and they're fighting each other.
We're gonna talk about the other cameo.
Yeah, but we're already at the 4. And they said
Yeah.
Magneto's dead in this void. Daredevil died. Quicksilver died, they said. And,
oh yeah, Quicksilver.
Yeah,
They killed off a lot.
No, they were off screen. They said the Daredevil from Jennifer Garner's Daredevil died.
Yeah,
Magneto died.
I know. And then she didn't care that he died either.
Yeah.
She was like, okay.
It's like, okay.
But, I didn't like that Daredevil movie. I hated that movie.
It was a crappy movie.
That movie was trash. But that's a good Elektra, though. I'll say that's a good Elektra. But I hated that movie. The show was so much better.
Yeah. Daredevil with Ben Affleck wasn't good, but that's when Ben Affleck was a shitty actor back then.
Yeah.
He's better now.
I really feel like this movie was for the older crowd.
Yeah.
Even though it's rated R, but like it's for like the people way back then, like also watching Blade. Blade came out in the 90s.
Speaking of Blade, I love that one line when they're about to go fight them and goes like, "Where'd you get that gun?" Oh, from the Punisher or something. Which Punisher? Dolph Lundgren, Thomas Jane, Ray Stevenson, or John Barenfall? But he came up with the best lines, like, "There's only been one blade in this. There's only been one and only one blade." And Daredevil just looks at the camera like,
"Yeah, oh,"
because you know that other blade. Yeah,
and we don't know when that blade is coming out.
It's been delayed so many times. It's really stupid, man.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be PG-13 and crappy.
No, I'm looking forward to it. It's just they keep on delaying it. Mahasharala, I can never say his name right. The guy from True Detective season 3, Shara, also played
Mahershala Ali.
I can't say his name right. Why do I call him Mahashalara Shari?
I have no idea what that name is.
Yeah,
but that Blade movie might be a multiverse movie, so we may get Wesley Snipes in that movie.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes is officially in the MCU now, because this movie is part of the MCU. The other two Deadpools, not so much, because that was a Fox thing, but everything from Fox is now part of this, because
this
Fantastic
is the first MCU.
Yeah.
Now, all right. Now, let's get to one of the most shockingly cameos of all time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we saw Chris Evans, what did you think when you first seen Chris Evans?
I go like, holy crap! They brought back Captain America. That's what I thought. I go like, god damn! But they were really slick on hiding his features because he's wearing blue. He's covered up.
Yeah.
But the first detail that you missed when he starts swearing and goes like, damn, Captain America's swearing now. But then he goes like, oh, we're about to do it. I'm about to do it. And Deadpool goes like, oh, he's going to say it. Avengers, flame on. And I'll go like, nice callback to Johnny Storm. I was saying that for years. Like, they should have Johnny Storm as Chris Evans and show up sometime in this world.
Oh, I was so happy. I don't know why, but I would just start like, oh, but I was shocked. Everybody was just like, what? Everybody was like, okay, stuff is about to go down.
Yeah.
Nah.
They kill him off right away because he's too expensive for the movie.
I don't think he's too expensive for the movie. I think like
he's Chris Evans.
It's shock value. It's like you don't want to see the Human Torch die. I don't want to see him die. Okay,
that's one of the many variants of the Human Torch.
It messed up my head when I seen him die.
But that's...
And Deadpool got killed.
Oh,
this man got him killed.
Did you see the end credit scene?
I seen the end. Deadpool still got it killed because he instigated and he said everything he said.
Johnny Storm said, "You can quote me on that," and Deadpool goes, "Okay." So he said what he was saying.
Deadpool knew what he was doing. Yeah. He got this man killed.
Well, he had to do it because it was going way over budget, like he said. You know what this man is doing to the budget?
That is why I love Deadpool, because that's himself. He wasn't like this in the other movies. He was very heroic. I never seen him do anything to make people question, like, is he a villain?
What do you mean?
Like, is he...
Oh yeah, the Merc was the mouth. He works whoever pays him more. But yeah.
Yes, he's the merc with the mouth. He kills heroes and villains.
Yeah.
He don't just kill villains. Now, when I see him instigate that situation, I'm like, oh my God. And you hear Wolverine say, you got the man killed.
You got him murdered. Yeah.
It was like, oh my God. Like, this is Deadpool. Now, see, you say you went to the bathroom on the scene where they was killing a bunch of Deadpools.
Hold on, before that, what did you think of the cameos of the bad guys in this movie? When Cassandra Nova shows up, all them around.
Oh, okay.
We have the Russian from The Punisher played by a different dude, because it's not Kevin Nash this time. Juggernaut.
Wait, the Russian was in this?
Yeah, he was wearing this red striped shirt.
I didn't know that was the Russian. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the Russian.
Yeah. Juggernaut played by somebody else, some other jack dude.
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Psylocke played by another woman besides Olivia Munn. Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth. Taylor Mayne came back to play Sabretooth. Lady Deathstrike, the original actress. Pyro, all grown up. Yeah. There was the black version of Bullseye from Daredevil, from the Ben Affleck movie. He was black. This variant is the black version of Bullseye, because he had the same jacket, the Bullseye tattoo on him.
Yeah.
A bunch of mutants from the X-Men 3. I'm pretty sure Blob was in the cage. I'm not sure if that was Blob or not, or some really big fat dude.
I think Blob could have been in it. Yeah. I know Toad was there.
Toad was there, yeah. Ray Park came back to play Toad.
Yeah. There's a lot of movies that, we all watched. It's just a love letter to all of that.
Yes, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, like it's so much. It's so much to really talk about, because you just gotta really think and be like, oh snap, like the TVA. What did you think about the TVA?
They look more. I think it's an off-book version of the original TVA, because, like, what's her name? B-15 is in charge now after season 2 of Loki, right?
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen Loki season 2. All I know is B-15 is in charge, and Loki sacrifices himself to be the Thing, whatever it is. I gotta watch Loki season 2. But, the British asshole villain dude, I forget his name, Mr. Paradox.
Yeah, Mr. Paradox.
Yeah, he runs a different TVA, because he's lower than B-15, so he's running. So B-15 doesn't know that he's doing all this off the books, so it's an off-the-books operation thing going on. Yeah, so they got a bunch of people there with TVA, but it's cool to see the TVA back.
Yeah, they even had a returning person from the show.
Yeah, B-15.
Pop in. Yeah, B-15.
Yeah, she showed up at the end.
I love that too. I love seeing her. I would have loved it even more if they did show Owen Wilson just pop up or something.
It'd be kind of like awkward to see him in the movie, wouldn't it? Because he'd be like, "Hi, I'm Owen Wilson." Yeah. Whoa, wow.
He was great in Loki, though.
I know. He's great in Loki. Yeah.
But what did you think about Happy's cameo?
Oh, that was awesome. It's like, apparently this Happy is the one taking place before Civil War. Because, like, because I watch New Rockstars. I watch his breakdown of the whole movie, and he explains, like, this Happy is most likely from before Civil War, because no one's in the Avengers Tower. They're all scattered around.
Because you could tell it's like deep fake. You could see.
No, they CGI'd his face. They made him they younged his face. They made his face younger, just like with Chris Evans. They made him look younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, Deadpool going to the main universe, which is the MCU universe, to interview his Happy, saying, "Hey, do we get a cameo from the big guy? You know who I'm talking about?" Like, no, he's busy. Are you sure about that? But I'm glad Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to play Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I'm still iffy about that.
It's not Tony Stark. It's Victor Von Doom.
I know Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor.
Yeah.
I still feel like they should have picked a different person. I feel like they're just going backwards. They going to the person that started it all, but It's going backwards. It's time to move on. We need a fresh face of the MCU.
They are moving on. They're not doing Tony Stark Iron Man anymore. He's a totally new character.
I know, but like I know he's a completely different character. I'm all for it, but at the same time, I have my issues with it. Like, it's more like a desperate attempt to getting Robert Downey Jr. back.
But again,
and that gets people back on board.
But again, the multiverse is open, so different variations of Doctor Doom, and this Doctor Doom looks like Tony Stark, so they're bringing him in.
That's why it's like, how are they going to explain when it's going to be a time where he removes the mask and they see him?
They're going to say, Tony? Like, no, who's Tony?
Want them to say that, but what if they don't say that? What if they just carry on trying to attack him?
No, and he has
the same face. If he has the same face as Tony, and they see his face,
you know they have to say something like, come on, you think like the biggest actor that started it all coming back and he shows his face, or you don't think they're gonna say Tony? They gotta say Tony, man. They gotta say Tony, and then he'll say, who's Tony? I'm Victor.
That's what I'm saying. If they do that, then that makes more sense. Yeah. If they don't do that, and they just see a random face, okay? Well, they see a face, and they be like, that's an enemy. Something ain't right.
Well, they did the same thing with
Deadpool. No, because I know you're about to say. Because with Deadpool, it was different. Because, one, he already played that character.
Yeah.
Two, it was from Fox. It wasn't an MCU thing or anything. It's
not the MCU.
It was a joke.
It's the
it was a joke.
The Deadpool the Fox timeline.
And even they thought that was Captain America. Even Deadpool thought that was Captain America.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, this is Cap. This is Cap. And bam, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So if they go that route and they see Dr. Doom and they see him and they like, Tony, you got me. But if they look at Dr. Doom and they see his face and don't say anything about it, we have a problem here.
Bro, I don't think they're not going to say anything. How can you ignore that it's Robert Downey Jr.?
They're not, if they don't, it's Russo brothers. You think Russo brothers is great with their Avengers movies.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling they may have a tad or something about it. Okay. I have a feeling they will acknowledge something is wrong. But a lot of everybody's going to have their theories. I'm not going to have a theory. I'm just going to sit here and watch this movie how it's supposed to be attended to me.
Like I said, if it's Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom, it's not like Terrence Howard, who was Rhodey in the first Iron Man, and then it was Don Cheadle in the second movie.
That's a complete different thing. That's recasting at that point. That's not the same character. They're the same character, but like they're still like that's a recast right there.
Yeah,
you know.
Same with Edward Norton.
T'Challa, for instance.
Same with Edward Norton. And Mark Ruffalo became an Hulk.
They stopped T'Challa for even returning because Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah,
they didn't even want to recast him.
They actually kind of did. Like Shuri is the new Black Panther.
That's not T'Challa though. We have a new T'Challa, but he's a kid.
We have a Black Panther, is what we have. And that's Shuri.
We have a Black Panther, and it's Shuri, but I feel like they need to build her up more because I still don't see her as Black Panther. But
she has another movie to go through. She's going to show up in Secret Wars or something like that.
Something, but I just think we need another T'Challa or a Killmonger. Like you can have Michael B. Jordan pop up and become something. Like who knows? I was just about
to say that since we have Johnny Storm, Chris Evans, we might as well get Michael B. Jordan's Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four stick movie.
God, oh gosh,
it is part of the other timeline, so you never know because Chris Evans as Johnny Storm did say that Reed Richards from his movie has died because he was in The Void too.
Yeah, they killed a lot of people. It's kind of crazy, but it makes it very. That's why I love it, because it reminds me of The Boys.
Yeah.
This movie reminded me of The Boys. I never thought a Marvel movie would do that, but it did. Because
especially a Disney
it's like
movie.
your favorite heroes that you cared about as a kid, where we took those characters seriously at the time, are dead. They killed them.
But don't forget, there's a bunch of other variants out there. That's not the only ones that die. There's others out there. The multiverse is open, man.
Yeah, it's scary. I don't know I don't know what's happening. So our next movie is Captain America:
Brave New World.
Yeah, Brave New World.
We have Red Hulk finally.
Yeah, we have Red Hulk, but I don't know if that's a multiverse movie or a more like
that's part of the main universe. Because like it's
so
General Ross. You know General Ross from The Incredible Hulk. The original actor,
I know
William Hurt died, so now Harrison Ford is replacing him as the same character, just a different actor. That's another recast because William Hurt died.
Yeah, he died. You see how quick they recasted him with Harrison Ford?
Well, what else can you do? He died. You got to. And General Ross was supposed to be the Red Hulk anyway.
Huh? Chadwick Boseman died, and they said they wasn't going to recast him.
Because Chadwick Boseman, yeah, very true.
It's like, what the heck? What's going on here? But I still feel like we're going to get a true Black Panther.
But let's just say Chadwick Boseman made an impact, and William Hurt didn't make much of an impact. He was just a side character.
Nah. Yeah.
Who do you remember more? T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, or General Ross, William Hurt? Who did more?
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Like, he did the most.
Yeah.
But
like General Ross has been in a lot of stuff. But yeah, since he passed away, they got to recast him. And we got to get the Red Hulk finally.
Question. Before we end this, there's so much we could talk about. We talk about the main ingredients. What did you think about the villains of the movie?
Cassandra Nova, pretty awesome. She's scary as hell, doing like the whole hands through the face thing. It's like, God.
Oh, God.
And just killing off Johnny Storm like this, taking off his entire skin in a goddamn Disney movie. Yeah. They went hard on this movie. They went hard.
Yeah, that scene was just whoa. I was just in shock the whole time. Every time she put fingers in their face and all that, it just but it was awesome. It was nice to see something new and refreshing.
Also,
instead of just the same old stuff.
Also, Cassandra Nova has a sling ring because she killed it from Doctor Strange or Wong, one of the two, because she said a weird magician came through. So some variant of Doctor Strange or Wong showed up, and she wore his skin for 4 days.
Ew, that is so disgusting.
Yeah.
That is nasty. No, but like, I thought Doctor Strange was going to be in this movie. I really thought he was, but it is some random wizard they got it from.
Yeah.
But
it could be Doctor Strange or Wong, or any of the sorcerers from where they practice their abilities. Yeah. But also, what was I going to say?
What else?
Oh my God, I had something to say. I forgot what it was. Oh, what do you think of the different variants of Wolverines? Like when Deadpool went looking for a Wolverine.
We didn't even talk about the different variants of Wolverine.
I loved it. 5'4" tall Wolverine.
The first appearance of Wolverine finally happened, and I always wanted this to happen for years, was the Hulk versus Wolverine. And when they saw that, I'm like, I got my money's worth.
You saw the Hulk for a few seconds, but it was worth it.
It was worth it because that was the first appearance of Wolverine in the comics.
Yeah.
And I always heard about that. So when I see it in that movie, I'm like, yes, we got Wolverine in the MCU versus the Hulk. And you know, if we get a Hulk versus movie, I am there.
I am so down for that.
Sign me up for a Hulk versus movie any day. What?
Also,
oh my gosh, that's gonna be crazy.
Another variant we saw, the 5-foot-tall Wolverine from the comics, because he's a short man. I laughed so hard. Yeah. We also had Age of Apocalypse, Wolverine, where everything is dead and he's in the back alley. We have Old Man Logan probably from the West, because he's carrying a gun.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Henry Cavill as Wolverine, and Deadpool saying,
Henry Cavill's Wolverine. It was nice to see him punch and all that stuff, but
you see him do the Mission Impossible thing with the claws.
Yeah,
he's like getting his arms ready. But yeah, like Deadpool saying like, "Oh, please come to us. We'll treat you so much better than that shit show down the street, which is DC." Superman's getting rebooted by a different guy. Henry Cavill was great.
Is back in business.
Yeah,
they're back in business.
We also had another Wolverine. I forget what other Wolverines. There was too many. There's too many. Oh, the casino Wolverine with the eye patch.
Oh yeah, that was an important Wolverine.
Yeah,
it's so many.
He was like a James Bond, some type of thing.
And all in all, this was a great movie. This is a fantastic movie. I love every minute of it. It was very comic book accurate. I love the references, the cameos. It just was a love letter to Marvel fans in general, not just MCU fans, Marvel fans in general. I give this.
Sorry, before you get to that, I gotta say, like, the 100 Deadpools, like Cowboy Deadpool. You know Matthew McConaughey voices him?
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
And the floating Headpool is voiced by Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, I know Nathan Fillion did the floating head is crazy.
Yeah. And Kidpool
Look, we have to get to these ratings, man.
And Kidpool is played by Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's son. And Baby Pool is actually Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's baby.
I didn't know that.
And Lady Deadpool is Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife.
So Dogpool is actually Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's dog, right?
No, it's his name is Mr. Paws or something, and he's like the world's ugliest dog. He won that award.
That dog is hideous. And every time the dog licked him in his face, and all just oh God.
Dogpool.
I can't. That dog kept licking him in his mouth and all that, and then he just like, I don't even want to talk about that.
So yeah, apparently all Blade, Elektra, and X-23 went all back to their own universes, I'm guessing. I think Gambit's still in the void because he said, I was born, I don't think I ever had a home, I probably was born in this. So he stays in the void. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Like,
I know that because I did catch it because I got every reference.
Yeah.
Like they said they didn't even know he existed.
Yeah,
we know why.
Because he's been in development hell because like we're trying to make a Gambit movie, but it never took off with Channing Tatum.
That's why this movie is very smart.
Yeah.
It's going to go over people's head, but people that get it is going to get it, and the people that don't is not.
And I love
that's just what it is.
And I love how X-23 is now with Wolverine and Deadpool's universe, and they're together again. Which is really, it was really nice seeing them together. Especially their one-in-one scene in by the fire, where Logan is like tearing up and talking about his life, and X-23 is talking to him and all that. Like, you were the worst, but that what makes you the best, and all that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So X-23...
we have to end this because
Yeah, it's a long talk, but it was really great to watch. I give this a 10 out of 10. Everything was great. Screw what IGN says. I love this movie.
Yeah.
All the stars.
I loved it too. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I was going to give it a 9, but I wanted the movie to be longer. That's the only
negative. Already I wanted 2 hours and 8 minutes. How long can you get?
Come on, man. Most of these movies be like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You know this. I love long superhero movies. Get the longer the better. Like,
oh, one more thing. I love how Deadpool made fun of the multiverse, saying like, "Hey, it's been getting shittier and shittier since after Endgame. It's at a low point, man." Yeah, I love
calling out Marvel.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We need a movie like that to call them out because they have their issues, but all in all, they did a great thing. They're making a lot of money because of it. So it's a success. I can't even talk. It's a success.
Yeah.
A great success.
Since we can't talk anymore, you're losing your voice or stuttering. We might as well end it right here. It's been great, guys. It's a great movie. Go watch it. Lots of fan service. Love it.
Yeah, man. Lots of fan service. Go take your peoples out to watch it. It's a good time if you want to laugh and have fun. Don't take the movie too seriously. It's a Deadpool movie. So, of course, you're going to experience laughs.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys,